and Saab podcast. Noisy gym guy saying racist shit. That's first on our collective list.
Okay, perfect. Kasi nakakatawa, So, I was at the gym and I could dedicate a whole podcast about gym etiquette.
You're so OA.
Kasi I'm just,
What?
I guess, talaga, parang,
Like, how quiet do you want people
I
to
don't
be?
want to be super quiet. Kaya nga sinasabi ko na there is a reasonable amount of intensity. Gets ko, pag mabigat.
If I can hear you through my earphones, that's a little much, right?
Yun yung point. That's a great barometer.
Right?
Na if you can hear someone conversing.
So, okay lang yung mga, oh!
Kung ano yung ganun. That's fine. Kasi parang, I understand. Because parang the person is trying.
That's actually helping with their workout,
It's helping
right?
their workout. It's their breath. So gets. What I don't like is pag ginagawang
social gathering.
Mary
ganun.
Grace.
Mary Grace.
Yung gym. Like, stop making the gym
Densios.
In fairness, hindi naman siya densios. Hindi naman siya parang tongino mo pa. May ganun naman.
Let me guess.
Oh.
It's always men doing this.
1,000,000%. I have never, in all my years of existence, I have never heard a woman being so loud at the gym.
Yeah.
Assuming that everyone is so interested in this conversation.
Yep. First of all, women don't like being spoken to at the gym, but we do like, if I am to talk to someone, it's just this gym. Hi, are you using this? Hi, are you using this?
And even that is so hard. Di ba?
Yeah, I just kind of mouth it.
Parang, oh my God, I have to ask this person. Kaya parang, I guess, that's why when I was younger, in high school, and all the jocks were like, punta akong Moro, bro. Moro was the
Lorenzo.
gym. So ako, at that time, I was like, ba't ka mag-gym? Right?
That was me in college. I was like, who the fuck goes to the gym?
Yeah. I was like,
Hindi ka rin nag-gym nung college ka?
college hindi.
Uy?
Nagte-treadmill. I like running.
Even that, I didn't get that concept at all. I'm sure we might have pod listeners who are still on that boat where I was back then. Na talagang, God, like, sinong may time? Diba? Parang it's like, God, like, this is what matters to you? Live a life. Why are you spending it at the gym? Like, I was so judgmental. I swear.
But mostly, you know why?
What?
One, there's we didn't know, right? We didn't know. Ang dami nating hindi alam. Right? It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
We never tried it. We were judgmental.
Yeah. I tried it. I hated it.
You know why?
What?
Kasi two things. We grew up in a time where it was never about health. Right? When the gym craze was going crazy, it was about fit and right. You gotta be sexy. You gotta be a tuna.
Tuna, you gotta be a tuna.
Diba? Kailangan, parang it's about being sexy and abs. Bakit wala kang abs?
Yeah.
Tangina, nag-gym ko pa, hindi wala mo abs.
Yeah. Malaking indicator rin pala yung malaking factor rin if your parents were active.
My parents were not.
My parents were not.
At all.
So it's like, it's so foreign to me. It's like, who does that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And ako nga, in my experience kasi, so nung nahatak ako nung, like,
Dabarkads mo?
ng gym bros, ng iba, like, and the first time I went to Moro, I was like, oh my God, I cannot stand this. Kasi yung sinasabi ko and the audio recording I have, okay?
You have an audio recording of
I recorded it.
the noisy gym guy.
And the thing is,
you were so crazy.
The thing is, I recorded it from far away.
So,
Just to prove a point. Na if naririnig to in a place with a bunch of machines and like weights dropping. Incredible.
Okay, I can't wait to hear it.
So anyway, the first time I went to Moro nga, nung nadala ako ng gym bros, it was like a factory. It was like a factory of
athletes.
Hindi naman athletes, pero parang a bunch of guys with like tumblers and like parang palakihan ng biceps. And it was
Why did you say tumblers like that? Like it's a bad thing.
No, not the Hindi, kasi nung time na yun nga, foreign nga lahat. No? And FYI, disclaimer, I use all of this shit now. I do all these things now, right? I go to the gym. I love weights. I have a tumbler. I have multiple tumblers. And when I say tumblers, yung protein shake tumblers.
The shakers.
Yung shaker.
Okay.
So, I was like, grabe talaga dito. Like, this is, you know why?
Why?
It was the culmination of all my insecurity growing up in an all-boys school, not being a jock, being a nerd, and it was like the peak. Oh my God, I have to. Oh my God, they're gonna make fun of me. Ganon eh.
Okay.
So maybe that's why natitrigger nga ako ng mga ganitong...
Sa mga noisy guys.
Oh pare, grabe nga yung business ko eh.
Everybody wants to hear what I'm talking about, right? This is free, guys, ha? Guys, you don't have to pay for this, ha? But businesses are like this. You just have to go with the flow. Mindset shift lang yan, pare.
Grabe talaga yung Deadpool eh, no?
Grabe, Trump is winning. How did we get here? Grabe. In the States, all my Phil-Am neighbors, oh my God, they are Republicans.
So, yun nga eh, like, it's, so the video.
The audio.
The audio. So again, I don't know what it is. Like, is it just about volume modulation? Most probably, no? I think most of the things that we're saying na parang, that they do the whole... Grabe talaga, pare. Grabe Bitcoin.
Oh my God, is that the thing? Cryptocurrency lang yan, pare. Crypto lang, bro.
Or like...
Ganun ba sila, though, up to now?
No, they're... Again, ako for me, here.
What is the age range, though, of the people who do this at the gym?
Older, in fairness.
Yeah.
It's
Boomer or Gen X?
It's medyo boomer and Gen X. Gen X and
cusp.
Boomer. Yeah.
On the cusp of boomers.
Yeah. Parang in fairness, like millennials kasi are like, we are like naturally like eager to please and with all our trauma of like, huwag ka maingay. Right? So parang we're always like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
Yung ano ba tawag doon? Gen X?
Gen X.
Sorry. Yun yung bago after boomer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So Gen X kasi, yun yung parang nagigets ko sila, pero hindi ko gets.
What? Wait lang. Are you talking from their perspective?
Kasi I'm boomer. Boomers are ina. Parang ano ba to? Like, parang simple lang naman ang buhay eh. Right? Diba?
Yeah.
Parang why all this ek? Gen X are okay, gets ko.
Do you think Gen X is spoiled in some way? May pagka, no? Parang sa kanila yung start of the internet rise and then parang, I know everything.
May pagka ganun.
Diba?
Na kaya nga yung I know everything. I know everything.
Parang, no. Tapos parang,
what
oh my gosh, for our Gen Xer listeners.
What differentiates them from boomers?
Boomers are, I don't know. You know what? We're just talking out of our ass.
Yeah. Well, I guess millennials naman kasi are like wounded.
We're just the best, okay? So let's just stop it there.
Wounded nga.
Yeah, we are the best nga because of our childhood wounds and traumas.
Well, everyone has.
Not like millennials. Sobrang wrong yung preaching.
Okay, so anyway, at the gym, I guess, yun nga eh, parang, and these guys were like, literally talking about like, and using racial stereotypes.
Okay, like,
so
what were you talking about?
Grabe pare, like, grabe yung mga Bombay. As in, grabe sila pare.
Wait, are you allowed to say that?
On the pod?
I don't know. Is that a slur?
I don't think it's a slur, but I think like, sorry, again, please educate us. Parang, di ba,
Oh my gosh, Jim just said the B word.
it's not.
It's not?
We can Google para lang to be safe.
I mean, I think Sam YG uses it, but he can.
Let's see. Is Bombay
Stop saying ayan, offensive.
As in
as an Indian, should I feel offended because a Filipino called me Bombay?
As an Indian, should I feel offended? It's not an insult. The first traders from India said they were from Bombay, India. The word Bombay was coined to identify these traders to differentiate them from Inchik.
Oh my gosh, that is also offensive, right?
Pero anyway,
so it's like
a Filipino history professor said no, because it's not a racial slur because it literally just means Indian in Filipino.
Yeah, I feel
pero I think it's the way it's said. Hindi fair, parang avoid it na lang, diba? Just say Indian.
Yeah. That's like giving a special nickname to somebody.
Parang like kunwari, even with the Chinese, right? There's a connotation kasi if you say like yung mga Inchik, right? Like it's very different from
the Chinese.
Like he was Chinese, right?
Yeah.
Or kunwari tayo, if sabihin,
it's like when white people say chink.
I think that is a slur.
Well, it's okay because I'm also a minority.
So kunwari tayo, ano yung slur sa atin? Fob. Alam ko. Yun yung alam ko.
Fresh off the boat.
Oh, pero I think that's for all.
That's a blanket statement for immigrants.
Yeah.
Ugh. Congratulations, America, for your new president, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, this guy was saying like, grabe talaga mga...
Don't move the table.
I won't say the word na lang.
Okay.
Grabe talaga yung mga B. Grabe talaga yung mga B. Tutok na tutok sa cash flow, bro. Grabe. I can't keep up, pare. Tayo kasi mga Pilipino. We can let go of it per week. Pero itong mga B, talagang every peso.
He kept saying it.
He kept saying it. I have an audio recording.
So compliment naman pala, charot.
Technically, it is a compliment.
It's like, but it's a stereotype. Also like but I don't know parang, you know how Filipinos, like kind of brings me Pinoy pride when they say like, when the Filipino nurses, parang walang laban yung kahit sino. It's a stereotype to be like, oh, you must be a nurse, or I don't know, if you're living in the States.
Yeah.
And, but it kind of, I don't know. Anyway, sorry, this is like a different conversation.
Yeah.
So are you gonna play the recording?
I'm using the phone.
Oo nga eh.
Okay lang. Maybe for jimandsaab.com users. Next one. Where do we go? Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. So last Sunday we had the best Sunday ever. We took the kids to Ateneo, RNAO. We were not able to bring them inside Moro, pare. But we went running and took a walk with them in Ateneo. It was really nice. Thank you to the guard who let us in. Right? He was like, yeah, sure. Kasi diba kailangan ng ID? And we're like, alumni kami. Ito yung mga cute kids namin. Pinayagan niya kami umikot-ikot. And then we visited Luna and my dad and grandmother at the cemetery. And then we had lunch just to show you how perfect this day was. We had lunch at Tyler's Cafe. Sarap ng food doon in Katipunan. And then we bumped into like the freshest Risa Hontiveros, Senator Risa and her family. Like when she entered, I was like gagged.
Yeah.
She was so fresh. Tapos ako parang, wait, how is this possible?
It's impossible.
Parang, you're not late at the hearings. You get the job done. And then you look this fresh.
Yeah.
And she was with her adult children.
And her children look so behaved.
They weren't on their iPads. They're like, yeah.
Nakakatawa. It's so funny because you can't, in this world talaga, as a parent, like, you can't win.
You can't do it.
Kasi,
You'll just be judged by everyone.
if like the kids, nakakatawa tayo, okay?
Yeah.
Dito lumalabas yung millennial shit natin. We're so afraid that our children are magulo.
Will be traumatized.
I mean, we're afraid because of our childhood trauma na, "Hoy, wag kang magulo," right? Wag mo kaming ipahiya, right? We're currently overcompensating na parang, in a sense na, admittedly, we are overcompensating na parang, no, let them.
Yeah.
Right? No.
Well, personally sa amin, it was never like a shh.
Culture.
It was never like that. It was very run free. Charot. But I think because ang daming tao sa family namin, it's like automatically na rin na parang wag niyo akong tingnan. It's like, look at the other ones.
Also, shout out to mom.
Shout out to mom. Isa pa yung fresh.
Yeah. How is she fresh with 8 kids? It's impossible.
That is a stereotype joke. But parang she is so like whenever I see my mom, hey mom. Whenever I see her, I'm like, look at this woman. Why is she so fresh?
Yeah.
Thanks for all the childhood traumas, mom. Joke. Thanks for making me feel pressured to also be fresh. Joke. Kasalanan niya lahat, no?
So,
just kidding.
I guess back to my original point. Na if you have your kids on their iPads,
you'll be judged for sure.
You'll be judged, right?
It's always like.
But the thing is, I want to clarify. I want to clarify. Okay. I'm sounding judgmental. Like, our kids don't have their own gadgets, but there are moments, talaga, na what is the lesser evil, right? So like, Vito just really does not want to sit down and be chill. And it's understandable because he's 5, he's a boy, he sees pizza and lights, he wants to run around. And pero we're trying to have a meal. Understandable. So the best Saab has tried, in fairness to her.
You choose your battles. And
pero
sometimes
you have tried.
come
I just want to
prepared.
acknowledge that. Ang dami mo ng ek na ginawa. Na like, or madami na lang dala. Like, may books, may exercise.
Wait, what are you talking about? Because he rarely uses any gadget.
See, being judgmental.
No, but what are you
being judgmental?
I'm just questioning, like, what are you talking about? Whenever I'm with him, he never has a screen.
Tayo.
He has like a notebook, a pen, his Yoto player. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying that in the moment na when there are moments na kunwari kahit may dala lahat yun and we want to, let's say, we have to discuss something important and time is of the essence and we need the and the thing is we're not gonna give him like YouTube and watch whatever, right? So it's like Vampire Weekend lyrics,
which is also cool. Sometimes questionable. Speaking of, may I please insert something? Oh my God. Because he's been listening to Vampire Weekend, which is an indie band. Great lyrics, very profound. And he knows, he's so smart. He knows when there's an E beside the song title on Spotify, he's not allowed to listen to it. Mama, it's explicit. Can you hide this? And then a tip for parents when they say what's explicit, you just say some things are not for kids, just like coffee. Coffee's just for adults. That's not for kids. So it's easier for them to grasp. Like that's just how it is. And he asks me really nice questions like, Mama, what's he'll ask me a big word. Mama, what's blah blah blah? And then I'll say it. So the other day in the car, he's like, Mama, what's racist? And I said, can you spell it for me? RACIST. And I was like, oh, like, I don't even know how but I think I did it really well. I said, oh, it's just somebody who is mean to someone who doesn't look like them. We don't want to be racist. That's called racist. Like, Bluey is racist? And then I said, why do you think Bluey's racist? Because she's not nice to Bandit and Chili, her parents. And then I said, I guess.
Bluey's a cartoon. But,
So you said maybe.
Which I hate.
Well, we don't hate it.
I hate it.
Jim and I have a hot take on Bluey.
Yeah.
And we shall talk about that in a different episode. I don't hate Bluey, but I feel like there is appropriate siya for
Sorry,
some
I
kids.
didn't mean to cut you.
I'm so
Finish na lang.
sorry.
Finish na lang.
That's it. It's a racist. That's it.
that
That's
was it. Okay.
I love this podcast.
Do you have to go?
I have to go in a bit, like in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a coaching call for Chaos Control.
I
I have a coaching call for Chaos Control Club. Sign up if you have an undiagnosed or diagnosed symptoms of ADHD. That is the club for you. Okay.
Okay. We wrote here wine or royal. Okay.
I don't think we finished a thought in this episode.
Wala. Sobra-sabaw. Pareho tayo. Ako naka-pre-workout. Si Sab naka-ADHD medication.
Yeah.
So we're both pretty hyper. Okay. Coke or royal? Wine or royal?
Yeah, that was Jim's dilemma last night. We had dinner and he was like, "Ay, origin ko, wine or royal?" I was like, what the fuck? That's not even on the same. That's apples and oranges.
I think it is though.
Yeah.
Kasi, you know why?
Ah.
I am at that age na.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'd like to do a special shout out to our bandmate Jason Cabalya. Because for the longest time I've known him, he's been a soft drinks nut. Okay?
Yeah.
And then I'd always be like, whoa.
What does he drink?
Parang, sometimes he'll have like Coke. He'll have Coke. And I'd be like, what he's really,
Oh, you mean while the rest of the band is like having a beer?
Generally, it's not just that. Ako sa ganito. Prior to this, it was either water or alcohol for me. Okay, alcohol was bad, water was good. Right?
Yeah.
So I never felt. So I was never.
It's a red flag.
I never was in the milk tea camp. Never ako naging ganon.
Never ka naging beverage, ano? That's a thing for. I feel like is it a girlhood thing? But I feel like beverages are a thing.
Hindi, gets ko. Like, parang girls are like, uy, tara, ano tayo? Ano yun? Avocadoria.
Kumi, bro.
Kumi tayo. Ano tayo? Zagu. O ano.
It's like a happy little
quickly. O tara, kwentuhan tayo, ganon.
Okay.
Yan, medyo hindi ko gets yun.
Okay.
Kasi I can't imagine. Like, guys are probably like, ano, yosi tayo. Diba? Diba?
That is it.
Diba? Guys are like...
Girls, gusto niya mag-milk tea? Tara.
Kasi, and nakakatawa, sabi na I have been talking about nga the difference between men and women.
Yeah.
Na men just find ways that become more and more creative to blunt their emotions and to talk about their emotions, right? That's why, pare, beer tayo, right? And then talk about NBA and shit for 3 hours. And then in 5 minutes, oh nga bro, sobrang depressed. may ganon, right?
Grabe yung pinagdadaanan ko, pare, nawala yung bahay ko.
Pero tayo, grabe talaga si Lebron. Diba? Ganon eh.
Well, women are like 5 minutes and it's like, oh my God, like, I am just not, this is not it for me.
Ganon, diba? So,
stereotypes,
and
again, once again, we're doing it.
I think nakakatawa. Both actions entail sucking.
Oh.
Diba?
Yeah.
Diba?
Do we suck in our emotions? We are so medicated right now. Like, Kuya ako'y king. Kuya ako'y king.
So, anyway. So, blunting emotions, royal soft drinks.
Okay.
So, I've never been a soft drinks guy. I've never been a grabe. Like, I need a thing.
Yeah.
It's always just water or alak. That's it. Okay? So, shout out to Jason Cabalya.
And Ali Sanggalang. Influenced by Ali. Yung royal.
No.
Yung royal.
Hindi, ako ang
Akala ko
sa kanya. Yun yung kwento dun. So, anyway, recently, in I think with age, I've despite opening a bar called Big Fuzz, my drinking has significantly reduced.
Oh, absolutely.
Primarily because I just cannot take the physical aftermath of drinking. Whether it's 2 glasses of wine, it's just it fucks my day up. I can't. I have 2 boys and a lot of going on. So anyway.
A lot of going on.
A lot of things going on. So, ang nangyayari is, parang I think dun ako nagko-compensate. I tried to dab. I dipped my toes in the middle of the drinking junk.
I'm so glad you discovered this.
Liquid junk.
Okay.
Atmosphere.
Liquid junk?
Liquid junk.
Sounds dirty.
So, because I've been in the... So, yun. I tried milk tea. Nagkaroon ako ng milk tea phase. And I was like, wow, solid to ah.
You know what? I this is not a sponsored thing. What I fucks with.
What?
We went to a gig. And then people were drinking alcohol. I had Right and Light root beer.
Nga pala.
Sarap.
Solid?
Solid. I had 2. And then I was
Siguro
good.
magandang style. Siguro isang shot ng Jack. And then you're good enough for
I did have a Red Horse before that. All right. So,
Anyway.
but what did you go with last night? Wine or Royal? That's the big question.
I ended up with wine. pero. So, nagulat nga si Sab na in our ref, merong 6-pack ng
I was
Royal.
so shocked. I was like, why? But may 6-pack.
Kasi yun na nga yung pang blunting emotions. Let's go blunting emotions.
Oh, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't blunt your emotions.
Ang point ko is like after a long day, I'm like,
oral fixation.
I don't want to talk about it. I just, and obviously I'm not gonna have a cigarette.
Here's my hack.
What?
Get a no sugar, no whatever drink, carbonated beverage. Put it in a wine glass with big ice.
Alam mo yung thing that I'm so freaking addicted
you should do
to
that.
now. So,
What?
the Del Monte juices. I can't. I'm in that world. Like I know it's not. It's I just keep fucking buying these mango.
You're buying it.
I've been buying.
No, because they sent us stuff and kaya pala parang wow, di na naubos yung pinadala. Bumibili ka pala.
I keep buying it. Tas talagang ako like every time I drink it, I'm like solid ang mango juice.
You know what's good is that you can.
I never knew.
You can recycle those big ones.
The thing is,
I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Last story. I'd like to end with. I never thought that sugary beverages could make me so happy.
Shug bevs.
I did not know sugar could make me so happy.
Sugar. My mom would shout out to my mom. She would always say, "Sugar is the devil." It's like, Mom, it's black and white thinking. My gosh, sugar. Let's end with that. Let's end with
fresh. Pati si Senator Risa Ontiveros, di yun nag-sugar.
Tingin mo, ano kayang iniinom niya? Wine or Royal? Feeling ko parang ginger ale.
Viva Light.
Pedialyte. Viva Light?
Bye.
Bye.